I just wanted to chime in here and say that as I get started here in the driver's door and soon to be the driver's rear door and the rear quarter there, I didn't intro it and whatnot, but this took place on January 11th. So that was the start of this whole process. And then from there on out, we'll continue from there. So enjoy, guys. Alright, so that's the door done. I'll wipe that down so I can. Not done. It still needs here and other spots, but I have smaller tools for that. I need to wipe my glasses. I can't see any. All I see is dust. Alright, that's much better. Alright, so now I just gotta wipe that down, and then I'll be able to just see where I've gotten and where I have not gotten. And then I did forget to mention in the previous video, there was a big old rust hole right here, so we'll have to fix that or address and see how large that hole truly is. But if it's not that bad, I mean, it's not the worst I've seen. That red Jeep over there has got far worse than that. That's kind of a consideration of nothing at this point. That's just, ooh, a little rust hole. So far, that's where we're at right now. It's just a few odds and ends. I know I didn't get, there's some spots in here that are not fully, but it's not too bad for being a race vehicle. Oh, is it perfect? Nope. Is it going to do for the racing? Yes. Well, it's actually, I'm not disappointed, I'll put it that way. Is it messy? Holy cow, yes. Holy cow, yes. It is definitely messy. So probably for this bottom piece here, even though I had nicked it a few times, since it's like right against where all the dirt's gonna hit, I'll probably cut it and it will just get primer put on. It'll just kind of keep the paint thick down there as it is. So, other than that, the driver's door is done. Well, it's better shape than it was. So, at least passenger door, it's a little bit right here. And then if I choose to do the roof or not, or just knock all the loose paint off that's already up there and go ahead and just primer over that, I don't know what I'll do yet on that. Other than that, yeah, that's the door. That's one door down. We still have that door to do. So that's probably what we'll get to here next. I'm going to sweep a little bit before we get to that. All right. So now we're on the back half of the door. We're gonna get this done, or at least get started on it. We'll see how far we get. I need to head back over here and get some. I need stuff again. I keep putting it down the farthest distance away from me. Alright, put some gloves and a headphone back on. Hopefully I'm not too muted when I'm wearing this thing, but I'd imagine that I am. That's kind of what this thing does. Mutes the heck out of you, but boy does it make it easier to breathe when you're in this environment. Now, how did I manage to do that? Guys, it's January 12th, 2026. So we're going to get started on the rear hatch on this. And I'd already gotten started previously on it, but then I just held off and went to the rest of the vehicle. And then obviously if you had watched the short that I posted, you'll have seen that I did this side of the vehicle already. And if you check out, there'll be a long format of just the longer process of taking care of that. And then we have to do this back hatch. When we're done with that, we're actually going to move to fix that rust hole then. So that's the plan going forward. We'll see if we can stick to that plan. Plans change. So I'll get stuff on here and then we'll start removing the rest of this paint. Once this is done, then we'll, oh, look at that. There's a seal there. What's left of it. It's the only side it's really on is right there. So yeah, once we got all that taken care of, let's say we'll move to take care of the rust. So that's the plan going forward. All right, let's get started here. Oh, glasses are always in the way and I forget to take them off every single time. Ouch. Order of operations. Glasses, then earmuffs. Got it. Alright, let's get back at it here and see what we can get into. Bring you guys a bit closer so you can see more of what's going on. Hey guys, just want to sit there and say thanks for stopping along and checking out the video. Um, with that said, if you notice some blemishes in there, I did say I was going to do some full length videos and whatnot. Ended up putting it all into one, so we're just going to roll with it. With that said, that Jeep still has plenty more to go. It has a seat, harness, window net, and then we still have to do the rust hole repair on it and fix that. There's some rust holes in the floor too we got to mess with. So that Jeep will be able to be race ready. And then we still have to bring the other Jeep in that I currently have sitting outside. I got to bring that in. And that one needs to be gone over and get ready for the race season coming up as well. So if you want to check all that out, tune in, subscribe, like the videos as they come out. I really appreciate it again, guys. And as always, have a great day and a better one tomorrow.